Okay, PSSA Power 87. You should have it done, and you should just be making corrections now. Let's get started. So in this first one, it says, which expression represents the statement 5 less than 3 times a number? Okay, so let me break this up into two parts. 5 less than 3 times a number. Now, we're going to use the variable n for a number. We don't know what it is. So here's what I'm going to do. 3 times a number, which means 3 times n. So I would have n 3 times in a bar diagram. Okay, now remember, this here represents 3 times a number, or 3n. 5 less than that, I would just show 5 less than it. So that means it's 3 times n minus 5, which is b. If you had 5 minus 3n, that's not 5 less than 3 times a number, so that one would be wrong. All right, to the right. A triangle has an area of 40 square meters. The base of the triangle is 8 meters. What is the height? All right, missing dimension. Now, did you write the formula? Oop, I hear Jack drinking his water. Did you write the formula? Did you substitute? And did you solve? Let's see. First off, since we're talking about a triangle, its area is half times base times height. Next, some substitution. It says the area is 40 square meters, so 40 goes in for A. Goes half times the base is 8 times the height we don't know, so that stays a variable. Next, we're going to do a little bit of simplifying. Remember this here, you have to simplify the half times 8, which is 4. So I have 40 equals 4 times h. And last, solve that equation. Divide each sides by 4. I get 10 equals h, so the height is 10 meters. If you had it wrong, you need to fix it, and I want you to copy the work so that you can look back on it when you do the other side that's graded. Okay, next, which answer shows the following numbers in least to greatest order? Okay, so before I do this, I'm going to make sure they all have the same number of decimal digits. So this one, let me get the highlighter on. This one has 2, this one has 2, the others have 1, so I'm going to add a digit. Now in this one, it's 0.7 repeating, so I have to add a 7. And this one is just 0.7, so I'm going to add a 0. Now I'm just going to treat this like 70, 7, 71, and 77, and put those in least to greatest order. Since 7 is smallest, that means 0.07 has to be first. It can be this, it cannot be that, it can be this, it cannot be that. So you're down to A and C. Next, let me scribble that out, I don't want to look at it anymore. The next one is going to be 70, so that means 0.7 has to be second. Okay, can be. All right, great. Next one, 71 is smaller than 77, so 0.71 has to be third. It is not. It is. That means the answer has to be C. All right, to the right. Which expression is equivalent to 4 times A minus 2? Well, I see some distributing going on here, so I'm going to distribute the 4 times the A minus the 4 times the 2, which is 8. So I should have 4A minus 8, which is B. Now here is the one that's going to trick some people up, because that's going to be for the people who forgot to distribute to the second number. They just did 4 times A, but then wrote minus 2. Don't do that. All right, you're done with me. I'm done with you. Make some corrections. Good luck.